In this video, I'm going to bring you a little vlog from the TT. You've got to work it in here to get the best spots. Look at this view. There's a man. On the boys. Shifting. So here we are in the car park, ready to go. So yeah, I'm really surprised the weather's supposed to be dry. I've got my waterproof top on. I don't believe it until I've seen it myself. I don't believe it. The forecast says it's 90% chance of rain. That's 6 o'clock this morning. But of course, Isle of Man does have its own sort of microclimate, so. You know, if it's dry, this is going to be pretty cool. I don't know what the pace is going to be like. I think it sounds like it's going to be nice and steady, nothing too quick. But let's see. 5:55. Oh, I think I got to bed about midnight last night. It's not too bad. Wasn't too much of a crazy night. The other guys went on to another place, so I was very sensible and came home after our ride on the waltzers. Storm Stacey paid for me to go on the waltzers last night. So that's my claim to fame. I've put my clear visor in and everything for this because I thought he was going to be pissing it. I nearly didn't bother. I was in bed thinking, oh, can I be bothered to get out of bed? Because it's going to be pissing with rain. And look at it. They are not lying to us. It's actually dry. Should have got up earlier and got myself one of those red ones. Let's go, TT course. This isn't a closed circuit lap or anything like that. How cool would that be? This is obviously just a normal ride. Anyone can come and do this when you're at the Isle of Man. Obviously just ride the circuit. So obviously there's speed limits all through the towns. It's only over the mountain and where it's de-restricted, you know, normally where you'd see the old national speed limit applies. That means there's no speed limit. There is no, the national speed limit is whatever you want. In safety, obviously. So this is coming down to Bray Hill. God, wow, this is really downhill. You never get that impression of how downhill. It won't come out on the camera, but this is incredibly steep. Incredibly steep. No wonder the bikes bottom out at the bottom of this. That is amazing how steep. I mean, I'm off the throttle, I'm actually accelerating. And then, of course, where the bikes bottom out here, and you can see, normally you see like scratches. Well, there doesn't seem to be any there today. Where the bikes are bottoming out at the bottom of Bray Hill. Come on, my old buddy, I think we're hoping to make a little bit of progress before the rain comes. Hold on, my jacket's going to be a billower with this. I didn't think of that. I'm billowing. My waterproofs are billowing. But by bringing my waterproofs, it means that it's not going to rain. I've done that little trick, you see. Bring your waterproofs and then it won't rain. Yeah, this is pretty cool, isn't it? This is pretty cool, a ride on the circuit. Out there, peel into whatever that corner is, and then into whatever this one is. Where is everyone? Why is there nobody here apart from us? This is unreal. Carmichael. So they come through here at a ridiculous speed through Carmichael. This would be quite a cool place. Imagine living there, looking out your window. The two TT bikes whiz by. This is where you do a little jump over the bridge now. So you come in, get a shot of it, do a little wheelie over the bridge. Oh, in front of the policeman. There's only a little one, officer. Oh yeah. Let's pick up the pace. Can you imagine flying down here? 150. These trees strobing at you and the sun's out. Yeah, this was where we were yesterday, on there. That's where we were yesterday. Wow, that's incredible there. It's quite tight, that little corner. Oh, start having a chat. Good, yeah, it's good. Good fun.
Big grin.
Yeah, good fun.
Guys, just 1 second. This is now the mountain section. 1 kilometre up here, then it's one way. Okay, and you can use both sides of the road. Use all of it. But I think as we get higher, it'll be fog in front of you, so please be careful. It'll last for probably 7, 8, 10 minutes maybe, till we'll come to the end, and they will, at the Greg pub, I'll stop and wait there. Please don't overtake me. I'm here to keep you safe. Okay, I'll go. Whoever wants to come with me, I will go with them. Okay, but I'm here, Virgil's here, to keep you boys safe. Be careful. Ride sensible. Yeah, we all got that? Sensible riding. It is fast, no speed limits, so you can give it some. Yeah, and maybe it's wet, maybe it's foggy, I don't know. Be careful.
Come on, let's go. Fanning around, Jesus. Oh, with a load of influencers fanning with their cameras. All right, no hurry. Yeah, come on. Just get your gloves on. Yeah, ready? You gonna go now? Look at this. This is the reality of riding with a load of influencers. We got a Japanese fellow over from the Honda factory. This chap in front, don't know who he is. Apparently when they sort of come to retirement age, if you work at Honda and you've been there obviously all your life, then they try and arrange for you to come to the TT at some point during your career, you know, while you're working obviously in Japan. So that's quite nice, and I think that's what this fella is. I think he's come over, works for Honda in Japan, and yeah, it's his turn to come and play on the mountain, play at the TT. So I think this is Ramsey. This is where we did our little detour yesterday up here, and I think at this corner here that is Ramsey. Ramsey Hairpin, should I say? Ramsey Hairpin. This is where where it's one way now, so they closed the mountain one way. Yeah, this is where we were staying. Came around here. We were up there somewhere yesterday, watching behind those trees. I think we'll hopefully be able to overtake this Africa Twin in a minute. Where's everybody else? Still fanning with their cameras and miles away. Oh, that's weird, isn't it? It's like you got the wrong side of the road because the road's closed. Oh, that does feel a bit wrong. We're going to have this guy. So I'm not following an Africa Twin around the mountain course. Oh, that feels wrong, doesn't it? That feels wrong. This is gooseneck. Feels wrong as well. Yeehaw! Oh, I regret having this waterproof jacket on. It's like a sail. Oh, it's a little bit wet here, is it? Hard to tell. Hang it out. Ooh. That's so weird. Been able to use both sides of the road. This is pretty cool. There's nobody here either. It's like a private lap. Everyone's in bed. They just thought it was raining. The forecast was heavy rain this morning. The gods have smiled upon me, and we have a dry mountain course. Unreal. And this is up at the bungalow now, I think, isn't it? Bungalow. Give these fellas a wave. Whee! Hey. Up by the Joey Dunlop statue. Well, battery's going to run out in a minute, guys, so if you lose me, that's what's happening. Hope this fella knows where he's going, because I ain't got a clue. The brake. Is it going to be wet round the corner? You just don't know. That's the problem. You come around these corners, it can be wet through. You need to do a run first of all, don't you, just to make sure it's dry before hitting it. Oh, these brakes are much more soggy than my Hornet. My Hornet's got better speed of brakes than that. We're not allowed to overtake the lead rider, by the way, so well, not that I would, because I don't know where I'm going, but we're obviously not allowed to overtake this fella. I think it's only on a CBR 650. It's going quick enough for me though for my first trip over the mountain. And when you don't know whether it's going to be raining or not. That was amazing. That was worth coming just to do that. If I went home now, I would be happy. That was incredible. Where is everybody? I don't understand it. It's senior on a Saturday, the roads are dry and there's nobody on the mountain. What is going on? That is unreal. Yeah, it is 6 AM. Well, it's 10 to 7 now. Oh, and I think that's Douglas back down there again. Wow. That was, and here comes the rain. Perfect timing. I don't care. I've done a run over the mountain in the dry. Absolutely amazing. Bucket list ticked. That was good. I enjoyed that. Yeah, it sounded lovely. It sounded absolutely lovely. Let's go back and do it again. You can't because it's one way. So you've got to go all the way around, of course. You go all the way around. I guess you could probably cut across the island in some way if you wanted to. Do it. And we're getting to the end of the course now. We're getting close to the grandstand again, and that is it. Before my battery runs out, I think that's more or less it. A lap of the TT course, or the highlights for you, because you won't have had to watch the whole thing. But there, the Isle of Man TT course. On the Hornets. Whoa! What an experience. Massive, massive, massive thanks to Honda for allowing and inviting me on this. There we go, they're through the grandstands, through the start finish straight. Look at that. I'll see you there in a minute, because that is where we're going after breakfast. Well, after my fantastic lap this morning, I had some breakfast, and it's been sort of raining a little bit. There's meant to be obviously the senior race today, but we're not sure. It's been delayed 2 hours. I think there's going to be a decision made about 12 o'clock as what's going to happen. But in the meantime, because of a bit of time to kill this morning, we've gone a little bit of a trip out, and we've popped down to the very bottom of the Isle of Man, and I can't think what this is called here, but apparently there's a lot of seals and sometimes dolphins down here. So I'll just pop down and see if we can see any seals. But the island itself is just absolutely a beautiful place. Like it's a cross between sort of there's a seal down there. I think there's a seal down there. It's a cross between Ireland and Wales. Ah, there's a seal. Do you see the seal? There's a seal there, look. Yeah. The other guys are coming down on bikes. So there's an option to either to ride or come in the car, but because I thought it was actually going to be pissing down, and I've only got my race leathers, I didn't fancy getting them all wet, so I came in the car. But now I'm sort of wishing I'd come on the bike now. So we are back at the pits now. So we've got a bit of Honda hospitality. There's Ian, absolute legend. And we're going to have a little tour of the garage now. So cheers, buddy. Here we are, VIP access. So who's? These Johns? Oh, this is McPint's bikes. Oh, that's trick, innit? That's trick. I don't think I've ever seen top of the range Nissan brakes. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen their like top of the range version of stutter. So you know, what are they, 10 grand a pop or something ridiculous, aren't they? 15 grand a pop.
Hi everybody, hope you're having a good time so far. Apologies with all the delays. It's been a tough few weeks, I think, for the team, for the riders, for everybody. And I think it'd be nice this afternoon if we can finally get the senior underway and hopefully the weather's not going to impact on us too much. So obviously we've got the 3 bikes here, I say 3, so technically this is Dean's Superbike. And then this is Dean's Superstock bike there and John's Superbike. But we'll go into that in a little bit more detail in a minute. But I've also got the 2 crew chiefs for Scott and Stuart, crew chiefs for John and crew chief for Dean Harrison. So Fireblade, start off with the Fireblade. So the Superbike starts off, as we all know, the CBR 1000 RR SP. Standard road bike, stripped down, work on the engine, bespoke electronics, bespoke suspension, exhaust, swing arm, ECU, management control, everything else in there. Makes it very, very different from a road bike. I think the only thing we use on there really from a road bike is the frame, the engine and the airbox and the throttle bodies. Everything else is bespoke for Superbike. So, I mean, power of this is in excess of 227, 230 horsepower without any electrical aids as traction control or anything else, wheelie control. So that's all down to the rider, each rider, of what they do and how they play and how they use the throttle, which is a big, big difference to the Superstock bike that Dean has just done an amazing double on. The Superstock bike runs with the HRC kit electronics. Now the kit electronics, we have a wide range of adjustment, if you like. John's Superbike here, obviously same spec machine. Both riders have access to everything that we have as a team. Now, when you look at the bike, you look at the handlebars, you look at the clamps, foot pegs, foot peg hanger plates. They're all made in-house internally with the workshop back at the factory, and we produce all of that. We make the obviously top clamp, bottom clamp, and again we've got the variation and the adjustment from the different offset, different handlebar angle degrees, different foot plate hanger plates, and you've got the adjustability in it. For the Superbike, we've got a very special, obviously, exhaust system made by Akropovich, very special for the TT for us. Unbelievable equipment. I mean, I'm sure you'll all agree that the Fireblade, when it pulls off, number one, the noise that you hear all the way down Glen Crutchley Road, down into Bray Hill, and for those of you who've driven down there, knowing how tight and how narrow that is, and they're running through Bray Hill 180, 190 mile an hour through that dip, which is just, they play with part of the throttle as they go through the crossroads. It's unbelievable, and it's not until you drive down there and you actually see where they go, and then stand there, if you've had the opportunity to be anywhere near the house on Bray Hill, to hear them. It's absolutely phenomenal. Again, you know, large capacity fuel tank. John likes a bigger screen. He feels that he's tucked in this area, in and around this area.
I lost my cap on the waltzers yesterday, so I think it might be time for a new one. So, as you do when you're 53 years old. Well, it is 2:20 now, and the race has been delayed until 7 o'clock this evening. Apparently the roads are closed until 9, so they can run the races quite late. So I've walked around, I've met people, I've bought new hats. It's been great. I mean, it's a really good party atmosphere here. I've had a few beers, but yeah, it's been really good. So I thought I'd come out here and let's have a look at some of the bikes we've got in the pit lane, because it's just a waiting game, because it's been sunny here all afternoon, but you know, obviously with such a massive island, it could be raining up on the mountain. It's got to be dry everywhere, so we still don't know whether there'll be a race today, because look at the skies. As you can see, there's a bit of weather, you know, it's threatening, and the temperature's dropped. I mean, look over there, that you can see, I think that's the mountain over there, and you can see how dark it is. So it may be a case that it doesn't happen. It actually doesn't happen. The senior isn't run this year, which would be a real shame. Oh, I like the gas, mate. So yeah, we just look at these clouds thinking what's going to happen, so I'll keep you posted. Please let it happen. We want a senior TT. I want a race when I'm in the grandstand area, in the pits. Be bloody brilliant. Oh, hold your horses, hold your horses. I might have turned the camera off prematurely, because look what we have found here. This is a little bit special, isn't it? As you can see, it's pretty busy. There's a proper festival atmosphere as well. Those fellas there, look at them. They don't look like they're locals, do they? They don't look like locals. Well, it's I think about 6 o'clock now. It's remained dry, so they're doing the scrutineering of the bikes. At the moment, it looks like it's going ahead. It looks like it's going ahead. Apparently, it's not just the track being wet, which is an issue. There needs to be 1,000 feet. The helicopter needs visibility of the full track for safety reasons, in case there's a crash and helicopter's got to go in and rescue somebody. There's got to be 1,000 feet of cloud cover, you know, above the circuit. So that's the big issue. The wind has also got up now as well. So yeah, we're just waiting to see. Well, it's go ahead at the moment. So they're doing the scrutineering. The bikes are in the paddock area here. So excitement is building. So we managed to get into the fancy area. Well, you can probably hear the wind is getting up. So that's the other problem now. Is the wind going to scupper everybody?
Attention start line, can we clear the grid? Clear the grid, leaving just 4 personnel with a rider and machine. Control now.
I won't disturb you, Grace. You're busy. Oh, you're
Hello,
all right.
okay?
Yeah, really well.
You're going to go watch on the grid?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
amazing.
it's
It's going to be
fantastic,
good.
isn't it?
I feel like it's been building all day.
I know. So is it going to happen again?
Yeah.
Clear. Look at that. Look at the skies. We're clear. Cheers, buddy. Well, that way around. Got the fuel up. The fuel all goes into these little containers, and obviously when they've got to do 2 laps. I think it's a mandatory 2-lap fuel stop. And obviously they come in here. We've got tickets to get out on the grandstand there, but this is exciting. This is exciting.
No, obviously not.
2 minutes start line, 2 minutes.
I can imagine.
This is the sighting lap actually, so this isn't the main race. So the riders will go out, check the circuit, check they're happy. Like I say, the wind has really got up now, look at this. You can see, look at those flags going. It is proper windy. This was pretty cool. Master at work. Master, you're a craftsman, sir. You're a craftsman. Now that's an ice cream. Back into the pits again. There's been some concerns over the wind. Apparently it is really windy. So I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen. Last minute changes. A bit of a conversation whether to go or not to go. It's my old mate Lee Johnson there. Who knows what's going to happen at this point. I think it's sort of 50-50. Yeah, as I thought, apparently the wind is really bad. the windy corner, you know, over the mountain there. There's John. You know, and let's not forget, you know, these guys are putting their lives on the line here. It's not, they're literally putting their lives on the line. There's my old mate Chad. He gets everywhere, that Chad. He gets everywhere. I'm loving the coverage, mate. I'm loving it. It's been fantastic. Yeah. There he is, there's Lee.
Yeah, I was like,
It's brilliant, mate.
when did you get over?
Only Friday. It's only been a long time, just for this and yesterday, really.
So you got, yesterday was
Yeah,
good.
it's good, really good, really good.
You been out watching, or
yeah, down at Millbank,
yeah.
just down there with the Honda guys. So yeah, so we've seen the bikes up close.
Milltown or Millbank?
Milltown. But yeah, it's been brilliant, mate. But I'll let you go, mate, because you're a
mate.
busy man. Take care anyway. Yeah, cheers, mate. Nicest man in the world there, Lee Johnson. Yeah, I don't know if you heard what Lee said there, but apparently it's not looking good. So they've all gone in private to have a chat and see what the decision's going to be. But it's not looking good because it is so windy. So yeah, let's see what happens.
Come back, you give us your feedback. The issue is tonight is that obviously we've had the weather we've had today. The course is dry, but the wind speed is obviously significant, particularly over the mountain and indeed on various areas of the course along the bottom. But the direction is the first time you all would have ridden in a northwesterly direction tonight. It's always been southwesterly up until this point. So bearing in mind rider safety, I'm afraid that the senior race for 2025 is cancelled. Thank you. Good well.
That's it. Game over. Game over. I thought they were going to go, didn't you? I thought they were going to go. That's it. Well, safety, innit? But yeah, big shame that. Big shame that. But yeah, you know, it's a risky enough job as it is without adding the wind into it as well. So there we go. Time to pack up and get to the pub. That's it, Rob. That's it. It's over, mate. It's over, mate.
Well, it is a show, isn't it?
At least we get to the pub sooner, don't we? We get to the bar sooner.
There's no arguing with them, is there?
No. I mean, it's their, you know, it's literally their lives on the line.
Race. They'd like
Yeah.
It's better than someone dying.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's right.
Imagine if something happens.
Well, it's not just that, it's like hunters dying. And
Oh yeah, people. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, the spectators. So there we go. That is it. Time to go to the pub. But even though we've missed the senior, we saw some racing yesterday. You know, it's been a fantastic event. I think the only trouble coming to the TT is it means you've got to come back next year because it's bloody brilliant. So massive thanks to Honda for bringing me over here and the ride on the track this morning and for looking after me. It's really appreciated. And I hope you've enjoyed this sort of vlog from the TT. You know, like I say, I have enjoyed it. I'd like to come back. There's something just special about the TT, and I get it now. I do get it now. Even though we've missed the senior, it would have been fantastic to see the senior, but you know, these guys are putting their lives on the line, and if it's too dangerous, it's too dangerous. You know, it's their call, so fully respect that. But yeah, it's a bit disappointing, but I've still had a brilliant time. It's an incredible place, and I get what it's all about. And I hope you've enjoyed the this little video and what the videos I've made out here. But yeah, I've met some great people. I've had a great time. And I've had some good ice cream. It's been brilliant. I hope you've enjoyed the videos too. So until next time, take it easy, guys. Cars down there. Okay.
Okay, can we go up there?
Completely understand. No problem. No problem at all. It's deserted. There's nobody here either. It's like a private lap. I know. So here he is. Hello, fella.
Senior race for 2025 is cancelled. Thank you. Good